Hey everyone, welcome to Cyber Nexus, your one-stop channel to learn cybersecurity from scratch. In this video, we'll talk about the Cybersecurity Career Roadmap 2025. If you're just starting out and wondering where to begin, don't worry, I've got you covered. Together we'll explore how to start your cybersecurity journey, the essential skills to focus on, and the different domains you can grow into. So let's jump right in and map out your path to becoming a cybersecurity professional. So what exactly is cybersecurity? In simple terms, it's the practice of protecting your digital world. Imagine a shield around everything you do online. Every email you send, every online transaction, and every social media post is kept safe from hackers and digital threats. It's like having a digital bodyguard watching over your information 24/7. But the digital world isn't without danger. Every day, cybercriminals launch thousands of attacks, from ransomware and phishing scams to stealing personal information. Threats are everywhere, and without proper protection, your data could be at risk. That's where cybersecurity comes in. Think of it as your digital shield. It blocks hackers, viruses, and all kinds of online threats, keeping your activities like banking, emailing, and browsing safe. With strong cybersecurity in place, you can explore the digital world confidently, knowing your data is protected and hackers are kept away. So why choose cybersecurity in 2025? First, there's a huge demand for skilled professionals. Second, the salaries are impressive. Third, you can explore diverse roles, from ethical hacking to incident response. And the best part? You don't need a specific background to start. Plus, you'll make a real impact by protecting people and organizations from cyber threats every day. Before starting a career in cybersecurity field, it's important to learn the essential skills. Start with basic computer knowledge. Understand how operating systems work, how files are organized, and how to troubleshoot simple issues. Next, learn networking fundamentals. Networking is the backbone of cybersecurity. Get familiar with IP addresses, DNS ports, and firewalls. This helps you understand how data moves and where attacks can happen. Then, focus on operating systems like Windows and Linux. Learn the command line, manage files, and try practicing on Ubuntu or Kali Linux. Finally, pick up some basic scripting or programming. Learning Python, Bash, or PowerShell helps you automate tasks, analyze threats, and understand how exploits work. Now let's dive into cybersecurity, which has two sides, offensive and defensive, each playing a vital role in keeping systems safe. Let's start with defensive security, which focuses on protecting systems by detecting, preventing, and responding to cyber attacks. Key roles include SOC analysts, incident responders or DFIR specialists, security engineers and architects, and threat intelligence analysts. To succeed in this field, professionals use SIM tools like Splunk, Microsoft Sentinel, or QRadar, analyze logs, investigate incidents, and follow frameworks like MITRE ATT and CK and NIST. They also manage network defense, firewalls, and endpoint protection to keep data and systems secure. Offensive security focuses on ethically attacking systems to find vulnerabilities before hackers do. Key roles in this field include ethical hackers or penetration testers, red team operators, and exploit developers. To excel in offensive security, professionals need strong networking and operating system knowledge, familiarity with the OWASP Top 10 web vulnerabilities, and experience using tools like Nmap, Burp Suite, Metasploit, and Wireshark. They also use Python or Bash scripting to automate tasks and test exploits effectively. Now comes the main part. Let's explore the different domains and skills you need to get into cybersecurity. First, let's start with the Security Operations Center, or SOC. As a SOC analyst, your main job is to detect, analyze, and respond to cyber threats in real time. You're like the digital first responder, the one who spots an attack before it spreads and keeps the organization safe. It's one of the most fast-paced and hands-on roles in cybersecurity, where every second counts. If you're just starting your cybersecurity journey, working as a SOC analyst is one of the best ways to begin. You'll be watching out for cyber threats, checking logs, and using tools like Splunk or Microsoft Sentinel to keep systems safe. Learn the basics of networking, incident response, and malware detection. That's your foundation. For certifications, start with CompTIA Security Plus, and then go for Blue Team Level 1, EC Council's SOC Analyst, or Splunk Certified User to level up your skills. Now let's talk about practice, because the best way to learn cybersecurity is by doing. Start with free labs like TryHackMe's SOC Level 1 Room or cyberdefenders.org to get real hands-on experience. You can also try Splunk Free Edition or ELK Stack to practice analyzing logs and spotting threats. And don't forget to join SOC challenges or blue team simulations. They'll help you think and react like a real analyst. Next, let's talk about ethical hacking, also known as penetration testing. This is where you simulate real cyber attacks to find and fix vulnerabilities before hackers can exploit them. It's a proactive way to protect digital assets and make systems stronger and more secure. Basically, you think like a hacker, but act like a hero. To become a penetration tester, you'll need a solid mix of technical and creative skills. Learn how networks and web apps work, and get familiar with the OWASP Top 10 vulnerabilities. Practice using tools like Kali Linux, Burp Suite, Metasploit, and Wireshark to find and exploit weaknesses. For certifications, start with CEH or CompTIA Pentest Plus, and if you want a real challenge, go for OSCP or Practical Ethical Hacking from TCM Academy. Want to get better at hacking? The ethical kind? Practice every day. Try platforms like TryHackMe, HackTheBox, and VulnHub for hands-on challenges. Build a home lab using VirtualBox and vulnerable images like Metasploitable 2 so you can test safely. And jump into CTF competitions. They'll teach you real-world skills fast. Next up is vulnerability management. Your goal here is simple. Find security weaknesses, prioritize them, and fix them before attackers can exploit them. You'll use tools like Nessus, Qualys, OpenVAS, or Rapid7 Insight VM to scan systems. Understand CVSS scores to know which vulnerabilities are the most dangerous, plan patches, and follow proper remediation processes using CVE databases. To get started in vulnerability management, there are some certifications that really help. Start with CompTIA Security Plus or CYSA Plus for the basics. Then move on to Qualys or Tenable Certified Specialist, or the GIAC Vulnerability Assessment, GVAC. For practice, run OpenVACAC or Nessus Essentials in a home lab, try vulnerability scanning on VulnHub or TryHackMe, and learn how to report and track vulnerabilities using tools like Defect Dojo. Next, let's talk about cloud security. The goal here is simple. Protect systems and data hosted on cloud platforms like AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud. With more companies moving to the cloud, knowing how to secure cloud environments is becoming one of the most in-demand cybersecurity skills. To work in cloud security, you'll need to understand how cloud platforms work, learn the different service models like IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS, and get comfortable with identity and access management, IAM, in AWS or Azure. You'll also work with encryption, key management, and secure storage, and follow the shared responsibility model and cloud compliance standards. Tools like AWS GuardDuty, Azure Defender, and CloudTrail will help you monitor and protect cloud resources effectively. For certifications, start with AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner if you're a beginner. You can also go for CompTIA Cloud Plus, CCSP by ISC², or Microsoft Azure Security Engineer Associate to level up. For practice, create free tier accounts in AWS, Azure, or GCP, and experiment with IAM, S3, and firewalls. Try labs like CloudGoat, Flaws.cloud, or TryHackMe Cloud Labs for guided hands-on experience. Next, let's look at governance, risk and compliance, or GRC. The goal here is to make sure organizations follow laws, frameworks, and best practices to manage security risks effectively. This domain is all about keeping the company compliant and reducing risks before they become serious problems. To work in GRC, you'll need to understand frameworks like ISO 27001, NIST CSF, and GDPR. You'll perform risk assessments, implement controls, and help write policies. Other important skills include audit preparation, compliance reporting, and having a strong awareness of business continuity and data protection. Certifications: ISO 27001, Lead Implementer, Auditor, Certified Information Systems Auditor, CISA. Certified in Risk and Information Systems Control, CRISC. Practice tips: study public policies from major companies, available online. Create your own mock security policy or risk register. Participate in GRC learning paths on Cybery or Coursera. Next is Digital Forensics and Incident Response, or DFIR. Here, you investigate breaches, recover evidence, and figure out how attacks happened. Key skills include memory and disk forensics using tools like autopsy, FTK, volatility, or magnet axiom. You'll also need basics of malware reverse engineering, chain of custody, and evidence preservation. Don't forget log and artifact analysis from Windows and Linux systems, and understanding the incident response lifecycle. For digital forensics and incident response, some key certifications can boost your career. Start with CHFI by EC Council, or go for GIAC Certified Forensic Analyst, GCFA/GCFE. Advanced learners can try SANS for 508, Advanced Incident Response. For practice, use open datasets from Digital Corpora, or DFIRtraining.com. Explore Try Hack Me, DFIR rooms, or Blue Team Labs online, and safely recreate malware in an isolated VM to analyze it hands-on. The last one is threat intelligence. Here, you research threat actors, collect intelligence, and predict future attacks to help organizations stay ahead. Key skills include OSINT collection using tools like Maltego, Spiderfoot, Shodan, and the OSINT framework. You'll also learn threat actor profiling, TTP analysis, reading threat reports, and mapping activity to MITRE ATT and CK. Don't forget dark web monitoring, understanding IOCs, and using threat feeds. For threat intelligence, some great certifications can help you level up. Start with CompTIA CYSA+, or go for advanced options like SANS for 578, Cyber Threat Intelligence, or CTIA by EC Council. For practice, try OSINT challenges on Try Hack Me, Hack the Box, or TraceLab CTFs. Keep an eye on public threat feeds like AlienVault OTX or Virus Total Intelligence, and practice profiling cyber threat groups using open data. And that's a wrap. We've covered all the main cybersecurity domains, from SOC, penetration testing, vulnerability management, cloud security, GRC, DFIR, to threat intelligence. Remember, the key to success is to learn continuously, practice hands-on, and earn certifications that match your career goals. Start small with entry-level certifications like CompTIA Security Plus, AWS Cloud Practitioner, or CEH, and gradually level up. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more cybersecurity tips and guides. Stay curious, and keep learning.